So hello, in this video I am doing a renovation of Lagoon Look, which is an EA build that comes with the game when you get Island Living. So it's in the Sulani world. So I didn't knock down all the walls for this or like expand on the build. I kept like the shell of it almost I think identical. I think I just expanded the deck in the back a little bit, but I do switch up where the rooms are. Like I move things around quite a bit, get rid of a lot of stuff, and yeah, the bathroom becomes, or I'm sorry, the bedroom becomes the bathroom, which is a pretty big bathroom for this build, but yeah, I wanted to, I've heard a lot of people before. I think when I first started playing The Sims 4, I watched a video that was an architect, like a real life architect building in The Sims 4, and I remember him saying something about like, and he was building in Solani, which is like why one of the first expansion packs that I got was Sulani. I was like, this is beautiful, and it really is so beautiful. Like you'll see in the screenshots, it's such a cool world. Um, but I remember him saying that when he was building, he was like, you know, this is the master bedroom, and I want to give them like the best view. And I think I'm pretty guilty of like when I build stuff, like you'll see in the bedroom, I place the bed looking outward, like onto the like ocean, because the deck is in the back as well. It's like connected to the master bedroom, or in this case, the only bedroom. But I did try to like follow that advice and give like the bedroom the nicest view. So that's why everything is kind of all the living area, like the kitchen and this living room, are scooted to the front of the build because I wanted to make um, the bedroom like have the nice access to the whatchamacallit, oh my god, the deck, and have like the nice view. So I uh, I used a lot of the island living stuff. It's such a unique world that like when you don't, it kind of starts to look a little bit out of place. And I honestly haven't built too much in this world. I did one build at the very beginning when I first downloaded it for a family with two kids, and I made like a mansion. It was honestly too big. I was basing it off of a video that I had watched, and it just ended up being like huge, but lots of negative space on the bottom floor. So this was kind of the opposite of that, which was really fun, and I just got to like kind of just use the stuff and make it look cute and cluttered, but not too cluttered. And I am building this house for, or renovating this house for a sim that whose family like I've been playing for a really long time. So he's a young adult now, and honestly, the house that they were living in was like way too cramped, and he had two younger siblings. So I was like, you need to get out. So I just like moved him out, and instead of doing like a whole new build for him, I just decided to do a renovation, which is really exciting because like I said, I don't really ever do renovations. I typically just knock down EA builds and build my own houses, but I really like the way that this one came out. It was really easy. Like I didn't have to think about the floor plan. Well, not too much. I do move things around a little bit, but it's so small. And I had said in like my first and I think my last video where, or I don't remember if it's my last, but I said like I wanted to do some smaller builds, and they take such less time, and when they're small, like, and there's not as many like rooms and stuff to decorate, like it's you get to use all your favorite stuff just kind of like right up front, which is fun. So I was just cluttering up that bookcase a little bit. I don't go crazy with clutter in this house. Like it is, in my opinion, like it's in a world that's like very like clean, like an island. I think maybe the EA wanted it to be more like run down, and I don't know, but I think like it's such a beautiful world. It should like all be like over the top, even if it's like a 1-1. So I want everything to like look pretty, and yeah, like some of the paints and stuff that this pack came with, like the paint that's on the outside of this house and the roof that's on the outside of this house, I'm like, this does not look nice. But in different color swatches, maybe it looks nice. But yeah, so I do like a whole little plant area right there. I don't know if these windows are supposed to be like windows or if they're supposed to just be like indoor outdoor, like wide open, but I figured like plants would probably love having so much sun right there. So I just did like a little plant area, and I was going to, again, like I talked about, giving the bedroom like the nicest view. I did want to do that for the computer too. I like it when you walk in, it's the desk is like the other way. I think it's very like stately, but I wanted to have it so when the sim is at the computer, they can look out the window. And yeah, so I do a little bit of clutter, but nothing too crazy. And I do focus on the outside quite a bit. Like I said, like I feel like with these houses that are on the water in this world, like the back is almost usually like considered the front, especially when you're out on like the map. So I wanted to spend a lot of time doing that too. I haven't used these rugs before. I really like them. I'm so excited to use them in all the different swatches. I think that they're going to be like a really good solve for not having a rug that matches a lot of the time. Like I feel like I use the like couple of nicely patterned rugs over and over, so I'm really excited to be able to use some different rugs. And they're really cute. I like the swatch that's in the bathroom a lot. I would love to see it sized up in a bedroom and another build. And then I really like the one that's in the bedroom too. It's a different swatch of the same rug, and it's just like a little pop of color. It's really cute. Um, that's a neat little trick that I think I learned from SimLissy, is doing the two coat racks to make it look more full. And I just use move objects so it doesn't look crazy. And yeah, I'm just kind of moving some stuff around. I do have my sim in here. I did have to, because again, it's such a smaller build that I'm used to doing, that I just wanted to make sure that he would be able to like walk past stuff, because there's nothing worse than like being done with something and then moving your sim in and having them not be able to do basic things because you put stuff too close together. So I really don't change a whole lot on the exterior. I do some landscaping in a bit, but I really just kind of like darken up the woods, and I changed the roof because, like I said, that roof makes it look so run down and weird. I don't like it. I probably should have put some railing on these. Oh, I did put railing on the stairs. Okay, I thought I forgot. Awesome. I'm gonna do kind of like the half fence situation in the back, because I that's how I would want it. I mean, there's really no reason to have it be like fenced off. Like that's probably like a free diving area, and I do put I forget what they call them in the game, like a zip rider or whatever, basically like a jet ski. So yeah, and I always size down this hot tub. I don't know why the hot tub is so big, and if you size it down, nothing, like it's not weird at all except for one side. I can't remember which side. I think it's the side that's showing, because I think I flip it around when I start playing this build. But one side like shows like the butts of your sim. Like they got bathing suits on and everything, but I just think it's so unnecessarily huge. I always size it down. Because even size down, like that's a big thing. So, yeah. So I think the video is about to end, and I'll add screenshots, but yeah, this is my Lagoon look renovation, and I really like it, and I'm really happy that I finally did a renovation.